Hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for coming back. Hey, glad to see you here. And if you don't mind, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, and a thumbs up would be awesome too if you could do that. Today we're going to start talking a little bit about making our first video. And don't get nervous. I'm actually the first one I'm going to do here. You're not going to be talking or anything in it. And I'll give you some options too of doing it to where you don't have to show your face. So anyway, we're going to do that. If this is your first time here and you're just coming in the middle of this series, it is a series, and it's a progressive series, which means that basically from the beginning we've introduced something new every day. So if you come in at this point, you're going to kind of be a little bit lost. So what I would say is I've got some links down here, and go to the series. Start out with the first video and work your way through. They're all relatively short, to the point, no BS. Just showing you exactly kind of what I do, how I set things up, and how I do affiliate marketing. So with that said, let's get moving along, and we're going to go ahead and do our first video. We're going to upload it. We're going to put it into CapCut. I'm going to show you how to do that, how to edit it if we need to, and add any things that we want to add to it to create our videos. So let's get at it. All right, so I've got here, I was going to show you this, just it's like a little selfie stick. I'll put a link down below where you can get it. I really think I paid like 12 bucks or something for it. I don't know. They may have gone up a little bit now, but I got it on Amazon, so I'll do a link. I think it makes it kind of easier. There's a right here, you got a button that's just Bluetooth to the phone that so you can stop and start and do all that stuff, but it extends way out and all that. But anyway, so we're going to do our first video here. This time we're not going to do any talking or anything. We're just going to, you've seen a lot of people do it. We're just going to point and smile a little bit, and then we'll just add some words to it and some text and some music, and we'll go from there. So all right, so here we go. Here's how easy it is. Ready? All right. Click. All right, that was 11 seconds. Now I'm sure y'all can do that. So see how we're just doing this? We're keeping it really simple. We're keeping it easy as can be, the whole bit. Now we're going to add some stuff to this, and I wanted to do that to show you that we can do it. I've also have done, and I do this quite often actually, I'll take some really cool video of the beach or, whatever, and just use it as a backdrop, and you'll see some of them on my shorts that are on my channel here, but and just add music to the background and add some words. Those seem to actually do pretty well. As a matter of fact, those are some of the ones that usually, not viral, but they'll usually get up over 10,000 views and things like that. So those seem to work out pretty good. But anyway, however you want to do it, and then as you move on, you may want to start talking in a few. Take a look at some of mine, copy those. Get the ideas from that, and go out and do them. Put them all together. But the big thing is consistency and getting them out there, and continuously putting them out there. So no matter what they are, whether you're speaking in them, whether you're in them, whether you're not in them, doesn't matter. You just want to get creative. Like I said, that one was 11 seconds. So, but anyway, so what we're going to do next, I'm going to load up this into CapCut, get mine up on the screen so you'll be able to actually see my screen on my phone. So we'll be right back. All right, so we're back, and wanted to show you this. I got this up on my screen. What we're going to do is go to the CapCut, which is one we downloaded, if you recall. We're going to open it up. It's going to come up just like this. You're going to hit New Project. It's going to go right into your videos that you have on your phone, whether it be iPhone, Android, whatever it is. You're going to click on the video we just did. You're going to click Add, and it's in CapCut. It's that simple. So now what we're going to do is we are going to do a little bit of editing, and this is something you'll have to play around with, but it's actually really easy to use CapCut, which is why I like to use it. Also, the reason to kind of go back on what we had talked about before is we want to do this to where we can repurpose these videos over all of the platforms. So we can use it for Instagram, we can use it for TikTok, we can use it for YouTube Shorts. We can just use it across all different types of things, whatever you want to put it in. But with that said, remember that we have different domains for each of those. So whatever we put in here, we don't specifically want to put a domain in it. That's something we can add within each of the particular platforms. So we can do a lot of different things here, and I'll show you some of the things that we can do. But you want to keep that always in mind so that you're not sending things to the wrong places and have the wrong names on the wrong things. But anyway, so with that said, we're going to go in and I'm going to just show you right here what we're going to do. So the first thing we want to do is we want to edit. We want to hit add text. You come up here and, put in, get a lot of ideas from things that I've done or what have you. Right now I'm doing a few series on YouTube, this one included, to where I'm wanting to get people to come to see my videos. So I've actually got another domain that brings it directly to a particular channel in YouTube, so that it'll go right to it. It'll have the whole series in there, but that's kind of the next level. We'll get to that later, but that I'm just letting you know what I'm doing on mine and what have you. So, but anyway, so with that said, I'm going to say, something like, stop paying tons of money for affiliate marketing gurus. Tons of money. That's terrible. Let's capitalize that. Marketing so-called gurus. Boom. That's done. Now I'm going to show you some effects here that you can do to make it kind of nice. But you come up here and then you go to Style, and then you're going to go to, let's say we want to do Canvas. Then I can make the background red, or I can make it blue, pink, or white, or whatever I want to do. And then obviously we change the letters there. I can do that here. You go to Text. You go to Font. Oh, no. Style. You go to Text and black or red or whatever color you want. Do it like that. Or you can take Canvas and do no canvas, and then you've already got some pre-options up here where you can do things like that, or you can do just things like that. So just kind of play with it, make it all yours, make it your style. Now I'm using my finger right here just to move this up and down. So it's real easy. I can make it bigger, smaller, I can turn it, I can do whatever. But then let's say let's do a canvas, and let's do a white, shoot. Let's go to a regular font. We're going to do canvas. Let's do red, and then we're going to do stroke, and let's do that in a black. Yeah, that'll work for now. Now, the next thing we're going to do, we can go to automations or animations, and we can do different things with it. So we can say, okay, do we want to have it come in like that? Do we want to have it bounce in? Do we want to ease in like that? I mean, there's just tons of options of things that you can do with this and play with it. Again, do it to make it your own. You can do it where it's one time, or you can do it where it's on a loop. So let's say that's too many letters for it to be doing that. But you can also adjust the slope, the motion, or how quickly things move. See that? So it's just so many different things you can do with it. So many things. So we'll just do in. We'll just have it slide in. And we'll leave it at that. So now you can see here, this puts it on the bottom wherever you want it. So let's say we want to extend it longer. You just hold that, the white part on the right, and then you just go out as far as you want. If you want to go all the way to the end, you can do that. Put it wherever you want. Now, you'll see, I'm going to turn this a little bit. You're going to see, then let's do one more. So then on the next one, I went ahead and added in and put I will teach you for free, go to. And I'll show you what I did. I modified mine a little bit. It says stop paying tons of money for affiliate marketing, so-called gurus to learn the basics about online marketing. And then it changes over to what you see here, I will teach you for free. You'll see here on the bottom, you'll notice that on that, when I showed you how to do the extend or where you want it to start and end as far as the text that we have in there, what I've done is I've brought this back to where that one stops at the same time that one starts. Okay, so then I'm pointing up again, and then we're going to, in our other platforms, we are going to put in our domain address, because remember, we've got different domains for each of our TikTok accounts or Instagram accounts and things like that, so that we can track it to know where everything's coming from. So, all right, so now that we've done that, what we want to do is you want to go up to the top right, and you're going to press the button, the arrow with the line under it. It's going to export this. It's going to do two things. Let's hit done. It's going to save it right here in this app. So all of your videos will be saved in this app, so you can come back and actually redo them however you want. You can make changes, modify them, whatever, maybe repurpose them at a later date, things like that. So where they went is in your albums, in your iPhone, Android, whatever you're using at the time. So there we go, and that's kind of showing you there. Next, we're going to go show you how to upload it into, I think we'll do TikTok, and I'll be back in a second. All right, so I'm back. So I'm in one of my accounts here. This one actually kind of interesting. It kind of went crazy for a few days, so it's up over 1,000, and it's was allowed me to put in my actual link now right in this area. So that worked out pretty good. But anyway, it's slowed down a little bit, so I don't know if I'm in TikTok jail or what's going on right now. We'll see. This is why we have multiple accounts and why we have 5 accounts, because there, again, is no rhyme or reason on how anything is done, but more on that later. But anyway, so what you want to do when we get into your TikTok account, you see this plus down here. All right, all you want to do is you want to click it, and then you're going to come to this area in this section right here. So now what this is going to do is it's going to allow us to upload a video. Again, it's going to go right to where we have our videos in our phones. And there you go. It's right there. Make sure it's the one you want. You can do a little editing here if you need to. And as a matter of fact, it looks like that CapCut stayed in there, because it'll jump in there again on you. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this, slide it, and get it out of there, cut it out. Now, on the actual in CapCut, you can go to the end, click on it, highlight it where it has the 2 white ends at the end of the video where it says CapCut, and then there's a delete button right below it. So that's easy to do in that one as well. So if everything's the way you like it, you're going to click Next. That's going to bring it to this area. Now, this is where you want to add sound. Now, to add sound, you're going to go right up in this area here, and you're going to tap on that, and it'll say Add Sound. I've already added it because I didn't want it to come up a real high volume, so I've made some changes to it so it wouldn't come on during the video. So anyway, so we've added the music. Find something you like. There's all kinds of ways you can do it. You can do with the trendy stuff. You can do with the things that you like. You can do, you name it. Some people say go with stuff that doesn't have many posts with it. Some say go with the ones that have the most. So anyway, play with that. I kind of am all over the board pretty much. So, but anyway, you do that, and then what we need to do here is we need to add some text. So we're going to add, because we need to add our domain, right? So we're going to say text, and then we're going to do whatever our domain is. That's all we have to do. So with that, I'm going to do $1 a day.com. Done. And then kind of the same way, you move it up, you can spread it out, you can make it change colors. You're going to hit, oh, you're going to hit, then what you want to do with this in TikTok, you're going to click on the words themselves and hit set duration, and then this will allow you to slide it to where you want it. And you can take that right here. Now when do we want it to come in? Right there. It says I will teach you for free, go to. So that's where we want it to come in. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's play it. So we're pointing at that section. It's going to play through. Boom. And it comes up at the same time the other does. So we can do that. That needs to be more like that, I think. See how that looks. Yeah, it looks pretty good. All right. So then you simply hit next. Now up in this area here, there we go. A little bit delayed. So in the area right up here, this is where you're going to put your hashtags and your different things that you want to put in there. You can put a title and then hashtags. You can put just hashtags. You can put just titles. Totally up to you on that. Some of the hashtags, it's thought that that could be why after time some of the videos are not getting seen as much because of whatever tags we're putting in. Nobody again knows. So I'll leave you with that. Now, to select the cover you want to what it's going to look like when it pops up originally or initially, or when it's in your account, when people are on your account, is hit select cover, and then you can slide the thing here to put it wherever you want. And say, let's say we want it there, hit save, bam. So that's what it's going to look like. That's what the thumbnail is going to look like on that. And then you simply just hit post. I'm not going to do that right here, but once you hit post, it'll take a few seconds depending on the time of day you do it, and you'll be ready to go, and that'll be uploaded and live. So it literally is that simple. What I would recommend, what you want to do is go in, and I'll go into this in a little more detail in the future videos, but you're going to want to go in, kind of plan your week. So you're going to want to plan what you're going to do. You want to post at least one video on each of your accounts a day. So it's best if you can do two. If you do one, that's great too. Be consistent though. Don't go a week without it and then come in and throw a bunch of videos in one on one day and then don't do anything for another week or two. That's not going to help you. That's not going to get you followers. It's not going to help you get views. The goal here, followers are nice, but the goal is to get the views. We want to get people seeing it. So if your view count is up, you're good. So really focus on that. It's always good to get a lot of followers. We obviously want to get over 1,000 so we can put our links in there. But anyway, so that's it for this video. Again, if you haven't already, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And again, we've got some links below here for you to get Myth, the multiple income funnel, and things like that. Also for the series, if you haven't already done that, click on that and go ahead and save it so that you can go right back to it and go back to some of these videos. Hopefully you'll be doing some of the stuff that we're doing as we go. Don't wait and watch all the videos and then start doing it. Really go back, start doing some of these things. Do it as we're going along, and you can move along and you can stop and pause and things like that on the videos. But with that said, out of here. We'll see you on the next video. Thanks.